and welcome back to another episode of Hut Culture. I'm Monique, and this is Ashley,
Hello.
and we're here to talk about the inauguration. So, just to recap, if you somehow don't know, uh, President Barack Obama was re-inaugurated in office, if that's a word. Um, so he's on his second term now, officially his second term. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the big highlight of the event, the fashion, not actually Obama getting reinstated.
America. Okay, so the fashion, let's just get to the thing that matters. Michelle Obama is awesome
Mm-hmm.
in every way. She's amazing. If anybody disputes that, I'm sorry, but it's just a fact that she's amazing. There's no opinions. Her coat, I forget the dude who made it, but he apparently...
Tom Brown.
Oh, Tom Brown. Great coat, great belt, great boots. The bangs, I'm all about the bangs. I think she looks great. She's looking younger, as the years progress. Okay, so the ceremony was nice. I really liked the dude who organized it all. He was really cute, very punctual, I guess. I forget his name. And, the singing. Okay, so the choir that they had was amazing. I love choirs. That choir was on point. And I love their little outfits. That was so cute. The little fur. That was so cute. Fake fur. We don't support animal cruelty. That was so cute. But then Kelly Clarkson, and I think she might have been sick. Didn't she sound kind of flimmy to you?
Well, to me, she sounded clearer than she's ever sounded.
I thought she sounded a little bit flimmy. Maybe because it was early. I don't know. I mean, she did a good job.
And it's cold. It's going to make you sound flimmy.
That's true. She did a good job. And she did sing live. I don't even want to approach the Beyonce lip gate or whatever the heck they're calling it because I really don't even care at all. If she didn't sing live, I mean, whatever. A lot of stuff she does isn't real. Her hair, nails, I mean, whatever. I don't know.
But yeah, it's a non-story, and it shouldn't have even become a huge thing because this was a huge thing last year when Yo-Yo Ma, people were saying he was, not lip syncing, but he was
performing to
syncing to a track, and they said because it was too cold for the instruments. So what do you want? So vocal cords are the vocalist's instruments.
And why is it outside still? Why can't we have it in a ballroom? I mean, I know that would mean less people could go, but it's so cold.
Yeah, but I guess they're trying to make it because it is the people's event, so that's why it's historically outside.
Right. So the president's speech, go back. The president's blunder when he was being inaugurated, and I don't get embarrassed very easily, but I was so embarrassed for him. And she explained it because I'm like, how could you not just say, "Oh, I'm sorry," states? No, he just stopped and just let it go.
Well,
I hate those moments.
Because in your head, and I'm sure people out there, you've had this moment too, where you somehow, you probably know you have to swallow, but you're just trying, but for some reason you forget or something, and then your throat just automatically swallows for you.
Yeah,
right in the middle of a sentence. And sometimes you might be like, "Oh, what happened?" But other times you might just be like, well,
screw it.
Yeah,
I don't care.
They know what I said. It'll make it worse to go back. Just keep going. Because you could see it on his face.
Yes, that was the worst part and the best part. For that split moment, you could see he's like, I hate myself. And he was so close. He was so close. These United States. That was painful to watch. I mean, it provided hours of laughter for me. And I love Barack Obama. It's just, that was hilarious.
I'm surprised nobody on Fox News talked about it and said it was...
That made it invalid or something. There was a joke. I think it was Stephen Colbert or something. Some funny person said that since Beyonce didn't sing live, then that means the whole thing was a sham or something like that. Anyway, whatever. It's all for show. They do all the real stuff on another day.
Yeah, it was the day before. So,
yeah,
it's all right.
The speech, I really liked the speech a lot. And again, I'm not really a speech person. I mean, I've given speeches in my life, but I don't actually enjoy listening to speeches because it's just kind of okay, you're saying all the stuff we want to hear. But I did enjoy this speech. It was nice. Now, I'm not gonna say I listened to every single word because I have a very short attention span, but the stuff that I heard was really nice and empowering. Like moving forward. Yeah, let's try to do it because he has nobody else to please anymore. He's the last 4 years he
Yeah.
can be president. So do what you need to do, Prez. Whatever.
On a political note, I'll say that for what he said, it was probably the boldest speech. Of course, I've been young most of my life, so I don't remember all of the president's
For most of
speeches.
my life, I've been young.
But for what I do remember between President Bush and President Bush, 44 or whatever his age was, and this president, their speeches are wildly different, and this one is way more progressive, not in the political sense, I guess, but just in a historical sense, going forward to a more unified, forward-thinking nation with
Yeah.
including Stonewall and with all the other civil rights
Which I had never
movements.
heard of because I'm frightfully uninformed on things.
Yeah, and well, not yeah about that. But,
Yeah, you're so dumb. Thanks.
including, like I said, Stonewall talking about gay rights,
Immigrant rights.
yeah, immigrant rights, all these civil rights issues that generally get swept under the rug.
Right. Or
by-
labeled one or the other. Like, instead of everybody realizing this is an American problem, it's
Right.
not a left problem or a right problem or anything like that. It's a U.S. problem.
Right. For him to do that is great, and like a lot of people said that they were pleasantly surprised with how advanced the speech was, and he wrote it himself. No speechwriter. I think they said that I guess he generally writes all his speeches because they just say it flows like poetry in his head. Like that's what they kept
That
saying
was
on the news.
okay, y'all.
Or like music.
I don't know if you saw that part, but I literally rolled my eyes because that almost happened to me. My words stopped. Oh my gosh, I just pulled up a rock. But yeah, when they said, and I'm a poetry student. I've been writing poetry for, let's see, how old am I now? More than 10 years. So I think I know a little bit of what it means to think in poetic terms and have poetry flow through your mind. I'm not saying he doesn't have that, but the speech wasn't that poetic. Like, the speech was a speech. It was written in a speech-like way. It was methodical. It was, stately or whatever. I didn't listen to it and think, wow, it's just so poetic. No. It didn't flow like poetry. It flowed like a speech. Come on. But he is a good writer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just a special shout out to Richard Blanco, FIU alum. Go Panthers. And Myrlie Evers. What should she do? The invocation. I get that and the benediction confused all the time because they're basically the same thing. But I really enjoyed her speech prayer-ish thing. First of all, she looks amazing. I didn't even think she was. I mean, I know she's old, but she looks awesome.
She doesn't look. It's like she looks younger than what her age probably is.
Yeah, because she's got to be like 70 or 80 by now. She looks amazing.
Yeah, she looks 40.
Her makeup was excellent. Whoever did her makeup, like, gold star for you because it was beautiful. Also, Michelle Obama's makeup, excellent. Those lashes, somebody needs to sell those. But her whole speech was just beautiful. I really liked how she kind of had an interfaith kind of feel to it, and it was really long. Like nobody knew if they should close their eyes or not because people kept kind of looking up, like.
And Mrs.
Oh my gosh, Mrs. Robinson, isn't that her name?
I think so.
Michelle
yes.
Obama's mom. That girl, she kept yawning. Like, poor thing. But I really like the interfaith message. That's like I'm all about that interfaith, and everybody. Well, we're not gonna get into my soapbox, but I thought it was beautiful, wonderful, and I like the dude. What's the guy's name? His eminence at the lunch.
Oh.
He was so cute. I loved
Yeah.
him. So cute.
And finally, we should note that, of course, Jason Wu was chosen. I say this like I'm rolling my eyes, but I'm only saying it because they made such a big deal about it because they assumed that she was going to choose somebody different, which they didn't even know. Like,
Yeah.
As a journalist, I'm not gonna get on a soapbox either, but as a journalist, please, journalists, stop
And don't show us
doing this.
the scene that, or the cut they showed where that lady, what's her name? Like
Alina Cho.
Alina Cho. They show when they first see the dress or whatever. She calls the representative, but you should not. I'm not a journalist by any means, but you should not show the
You don't.
footage of you just connecting the call with someone. You don't even know if they're gonna be on the line.
I know what they were trying to do. They were
But
trying
they
to
should
be
have waited.
yeah, I know, but they got ahead of themselves because it's CNN. Like,
That's
what,
true.
who are we
CNN
talking
does
about?
the most all the time.
Just in short, they need to stop making stories out of
Non-stories.
But on that, but with saying that, congratulations, Jason Wu.
Yes, and congratulations Michelle Obama for being chosen as what do they call it? Most fashionable of the week on Fashion Police.
Oh yeah,
It's a high honor to be chosen. High honor indeed. But she looks great. It is awkward to have to dance in front of an audience. People have been saying that, like how weird that must be to just do a whole entire dance in front of people. But they handled it well. I mean, I don't know why they had to do the same song twice.
yeah.
And why Michelle, wow, Jennifer Hudson. And you have to say, you cannot say Jennifer Hudson. It's Jennifer Hudson. That's how she says it. That's how you say it. I don't know why she did the exact, like, she sang it the exact same way. How do you even do that? We thought it was another video, or a video of what just happened because it was CNN.
That's also what CNN does.
But then we were like, wait a minute, this is a different place. This is the exact same thing. This is weird. But they did a great job. And
Jamie Foxx.
Oh gosh. If you did, okay, I'm gonna try really hard not to be on a tangent right now because I have a problem with that. But Jamie Foxx, I have loved Jamie Foxx since In Living Color, when he was acting a complete fool. I have loved him. This man's voice. Listen to the song Unpredictable. It is not a good song, but his voice is impeccable. Okay. This man came out on stage with Uncle Joe, as they call him, Joe Biden, who is a complete fool. I love him, but he's a complete fool. Came out, and that was too intimate for me, to be completely honest. Because Joe, I don't know what his hands were doing. Like he was too in there. He needs to remember where he was. This is not the bedroom, Joe. But anyway, Jamie Foxx came out, y'all. This man just made that song sound like, I don't know, vanilla icing or something, or apple cider, something sweet and smooth. It was beautiful. Clearest voice, his falsetto, and I'm a sucker for a man's falsetto. Anyone out there, if you are a male singer who has a killer falsetto, literally I will marry you in a moment. All you need is the falsetto. And I'm not even joking. I wish I were. I'm not. Jamie Foxx's falsetto was amazing. Amazing. All the events of the night leading up to this totally went. I didn't even care about Michelle Obama's dress. I didn't care about Uncle Joe and his moving hairline. Amazing. And he even brought out a little harmony man. Did y'all catch that? He had a little helper providing harmonies for his little 30-second song. Professionalism. Beautiful. If you haven't seen that clip, and it might not even be as good to you as it was to me, but if you haven't seen that clip, please go watch that. Listen to it over and over. Enjoy. Swim in the voice. Just let it wash over you. It's beautiful.